Hi, my name is Najla Arisa binti Ahmad Asran and you can call me Najla. My student ID is 2025203794.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Sharifah Ala Sofia and I'm from class TAC 11OG and my student ID is 2025854484.
Good morning everyone, my name is Marisa Dani Ashikin bint Muhammad Yazid. You can call me Marisa. My matrix number is 2025 462128.
Compound interest. Compound interest involves putting money into the account and once and letting it grow over time. Compound interest have only one formula, S equal to P and open bracket 1 plus I and close bracket and the power of compound interest. Annuity involves making a regular deposit into an account at specific interval and earn interest. Annuity have two formula. First, we have future value, S equal to R and open bracket n open bracket 1 plus I and close bracket and the power of n and subtract 1 and divide I and close bracket. Second, we have present value. Present value A equal to R and open bracket 1 and subtract and open bracket 1 plus I and close bracket and the power of negative n and divide I and close bracket.
Question 1. Aisha, a financial consultant, plans to buy her first property in 8 years and decided to invest RM42,000 to grow the saving. She is considering two investment schemes. The first option is Alpha Fund, which offers an interest rate of 6.15% that is compounded quarterly, while the second option, Sigma Trust, offers an interest rate of 6.05% that is compounded monthly. So the first question, for each scheme, calculate the total amount Aisha will save in her investment after 8 years. So we will be using compound interest formula, which is S equals to P times by 1 plus I to the power of n. The first step is we gotta gather all the information that they gave us using the text. So first of all, we got P, which is RM42,000, and then our I is 0.0615 over 4, and our n is equals to 4 times 8, which is 32. So place information into the formula, which is our compound interest formula, and we will get the total of 68,437.83 cents. And that is for Alpha Fund scheme. For Sigma Trust, our P is the same, which is RM42,000, and our I is different, which is 0.0605 over 12, and it's also different, which is 12 times 8, you're gonna get 96. So put this all into the formula, and you will get the total, which is 68,064.35 cents. For question 2, which is calculate the interest earned for each scheme, we're gonna use the formula, which is I equal to S minus P. So for Alpha Fund scheme, you're gonna get 26,437.83 cents. For Sigma Trust, you're gonna get a total of 26,064.35 cents. For third question, based on the interest value, which scheme should Aisha choose? Justify your answer. Based on the interest value, Aisha should choose Alpha Fund because it provides a slightly higher interest, which is 6.50% compared to Sigma Trust, which is at 6.05%, resulting in a greater total of return over the 8 years. So for question 4, after 3 years of investment in a scheme chosen in part 3, Aisha decided to add an additional 12,000 into the same investment account. Calculate the total amount she will have at the end of 8 years period. So for this one, our calculation is a bit different because you have to divide the first 3 years and the remaining 5 years. So for our first 3 years, our I is the same, which is 0.0615 over 4. And our N is also the same, which is 4 times 3 because it's for 3 years. So put it into the compound interest formula and you will get total of 50,439.05 cents. And next, we have to calculate for our remaining 5 years. We'll be using the same I, and our N is a bit different, which is for 5 years. So our N is going to be 4 times 5, which is going to get 20. So put it into the formula, and we're going to get a total of 84,719.93 cents.
Okay, I will read the question 2. Farid borrowed RM50,600 from ABH Bank for 40 years. The interest rate offered was 7.35% compound quarterly, and he settled the loan by making a total payment of RM148,667.7. Find the duration of the loan. So we have to find the variable S equal to 148,667.7, P equal to 50,600, K equal to 7.35%, M equal to 4, and we have to find the value of T. And I use the compound interest formula. S equal to P, open bracket 1 plus I, close bracket, and the power of N. And we have to find the value of N and I. N equal to M multiple T, and we got 4T. I equal to K over M, and we got 0.0725 over 4, and we got 39 over 1,600. Next, substitute all the value into the formula, and we got 148,667.7 cents equal to 50,600, open bracket 1 plus 29 over 1,600 close bracket, the power of 40, and we have to divide 148,667.7 with 50,600. And we also have to solve the equation in the bracket, and we got 2.938 equal to open bracket 1.018125 close bracket and the power of 40. And to find the value of t, we have to use the natural log on the both side, and we got t equal to 40.999544148, and we got the value of t equal to 15 years. Next, I will read the part B question 1. Yasmin deposit RM 300 every 4 months into a saving fund for 10 years and 8 months. The fund earns 6.2% interest compound every 4 months. Find the future value of her saving at the end of the period. And we have to find the variable R equal to 300, M equal to 3, T equal to 10 and 8 over 12, and K equal to 6.2%, and we have to find the value of S. And I use the future value formula, and S equal to R open bracket and open bracket 1 plus I and close bracket and the power of N, and minus 1 and over I and close bracket, and we have to find the value of N and I. N equal to M multiple T, and we got 32, and I equal to K over M, and we got 31 over 1500. Next, substitute all the value into the formula, and we got 300 open bracket and open bracket 1 plus 31 over 1500 and close bracket and the power of 32 and minus 1 and over 31 over 1500 and close bracket, and we got the value of S equal to RM 30,418.10 cents. Last, a retirement fund is worth RM 288,720 after deposit RM 900 every month into an account that earns 6% interest compound monthly. Determine how long the owner has been deposited into the fund. S equal to 288,720, R equal to 900, K equal to 6%, M equal to 12, and we have to find the value of T. And I use the future value formula. S equal to R open bracket 1 plus I close bracket and N minus 1 over I and close bracket. And we have to find the value of I and N. I equal to K over M, and we got 1 over 200, and N equal to M multiplied T, and we got 12T. Next, we substitute all the value into the formula, and we got 288,720 equal to 900 open bracket and open bracket 1 plus 1 over 200 and close bracket and the power of 12t, and minus 1 and over 1 over 200 and close bracket, and we simplify the equation, and we got 2.604 equal to open bracket 1.005 and close bracket and the power of 12t, and we have to use natural log on the both sides to find the value of t, and t we got 15.99, and we got the answer is t equal to 16 years.
So here is Marissa. I will continue question to part B. Aiman purchased a house price at 520,000 ringgit. He paid 25% as a down payment, and the remaining balance was financed through a housing loan, charged at 4.25% interest compounded monthly for 30 years. Calculate the monthly payment. So in this case, we use the present value formula. We need to find R. So before that, we need to identify I and N, which is I equal to K over M, and then N is by M times with T. So we got 0.0435 over 12, and then N is 360. So first, we need to find the down payment. We calculate the down payments first, which is 530,000 ringgit times with 34%, and then we got 130,000 ringgit. So to find the amount of the value, which is A, 530,000 ringgit minus with the down payment, and then we got A is 390,000 ringgit. So next, let's substitute all the value into the formula, and then we got R is 1,941 ringgit 47 cents. So next, if Aiman missed the first 4 monthly payment, how much will he pay on the fifth payment to keep his payment up to date? So in this case, we use the future value formula, which is we need to find S. So in this case, we use the future value formula, which is we need to find S. So on the fifth payments, we substitute all the value into the formula, but the N is 5, and then calculate, and then we got S equal to 9,777 ringgit 90 cents. C. Find the outstanding balance if Aiman decided to settle the loan in single payment immediately after paying for 30 years. In this case, we need to find the outstanding balance. So we use the present value formula, which is we need to find A, but the N is changed. The value of N is changed, which is 120. So let's substitute all the all the value into the formula, and then we calculate, and then we got the outstanding balance is 188,644 ringgit 49 cents.